Hello friends, I am Dr. Kedar Joshi. Welcome to my channel Swara. This is our last episode for Raga Yaman, and in this we are going to take songs that are based on the note which is madhyam. So madhyam based songs in Raga Yaman. So I will explain the concept as we go along. So basically, so this is madhyam, and our songs will be based by taking this madhyam as the sa. So you can imagine that this was the sa first. You can consider the sa here. So how will Raga Yaman look here? So ni re sa ni re ga re sa ni re ga ma 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 ga ma re re ga re sa ni re ga ma ma ga re sa. So we saw both the madhyams and how we actually can, if we move the scale to madhyam, how it looks like. So ni re ga ma ga re. So we will first have a look at the song, and then we will see that why actually would have composers actually thought that we should do this song in madhyam. So what could be the beauty that this added, and why did the composers think in that way? So we'll try to understand more about that, and that will add to our understanding of how songs in madhyam are composed, and typically for Raga Yaman we will have a look at that. So we'll have a look at one song which is composed by Sudhir Phadkeji, Sudhir Babu. Tujha chandramana bhat. So we can see that it is in madhyam. Tujha chaitrayami tujha chandramana bhat. Tujha chaitrayami ekanti mazha tujha tuhi kamini tujha tuhi kamini tujha chandramana bhat sa ni da pa. So we are on madhyam. Now if we would have taken this song in our regular scale, which is kaali or C sharp, so this is the shadja for that. So and the highest point that it reaches is up to the pancham or the dhevat. So it does not even go to the top level shadja of this. So that is why the range of the song, if you see it here, moves from the lower pancham up to the madhya dhevat. So if a range of the song is in this range, then it makes sense in moving that song upwards, because then you should at least be hitting the top level shadja once in a while, and in the madhya saptak. So the more the song goes into the madhya saptak, the easier it is to render for the singer, as well as the sweeter it sounds. So from both the points we get advantages here. So that is why typically the composers compose that song in madhyam. So you will see that in classical methods also. If once an artist actually sings in his regular swar, and then sometimes he has in the end a bhajan or some sort of a Bhairavi light kind of song which is composed in madhyam. So he moves on to madhyam and then renders those songs. And so basically it is all about range. So one thing to understand is the sa that we say, or the shadja, that can be moved on to any note and it could start from there. So sa, instead of that they may move to madhyam. Sa ni re ga ni re sa. So that is what we saw here. Tujha chandra bhat. This sounds much sweeter than Tujha chandra bhat. So that is why it is in madhyam. Here we will see one more concept. We saw the concept of compositions in madhyam. Now here the concept is that you actually move the shadja to the second note after that, or the third note after that. So here what we are going to do is, instead of C sharp or kaali ek, which is our shadja, we are going to move it to D sharp or kaali don, and we will sing this song in kaali don. So basically again the criteria remains the same, that why the composer and the singer decide to sing it in kaali don is based on the range of their voice and the range of the song. Whatever sounds sweet and whatever actually fits well in that scale, that is the scale in which they actually take that song. So that flexibility is there. So they move the shadja to actually the rishabh or kaali don, as we say, so which is the rishabh of kaali ek. So they move the shadja there, and accordingly the song, actually total song shifts there, and the sweetness also increases, and the voice range is also kind of exploited perfectly. So this song that we are going to see, it is composed by Srinivas Khareji, and it is sung by Pandit Vasantravji Deshpande. So let's see that song. Devagharche माळ फुले अजूनी अंबरात भेट आपुले स्मरशी भेट आपुले स्मरशी काय तू मनात बगळ्याची माळ फुले अजूनी अंबरात. This song is there's a note here that though it shows Raga Yaman to start with, later on it moves out of Raga Yaman, and then Khade Kaka actually springs us some surprises in there. So you can go and find out those surprises there. It adds to the beauty, and it's very beautiful, this song. So we have now kind of covered the basics of Raga Yaman, or how to listen to Raga Yaman, right from the aroha, avroha, some concepts of Raga Yaman like aroha, avroha, vadi, samvadi, anuvadi, vivadi. Then how tivra madhyam and shuddha madhyam both can be employed. If you lay impetus on shuddha madhyam, how a different kind of beauty comes about. And tehrav, so if you have a tehrav on gandhar and nishad, then how you can see a pure Yaman. And if you have tehrav on other notes, then what different kind of beauty you can see. So we saw all these kind of aspects to understand how to listen to Raga Yaman and how to enjoy listening to Raga Yaman. So please keep listening. We have always in each episode kind of have had some songs which we could kind of investigate for this, and there are n number of different songs in Raga Yaman which you can kind of visit and see how Raga Yaman is seen in them. You try to find them yourselves. If you want a list of those songs, the list of those songs is kind of attached in the description of this video, in the last video. So if you go to the description of this last video, you will see the songs based on Raga Yaman, a list of the songs based on Raga Yaman. You can find them out on YouTube or wherever if you have some recordings, and then try to understand, listen to them and understand how Raga Yaman is reflected in all of those. What is the mood of that song? How Raga Yaman actually is used to bring out that mood. And if you have any questions on these, do feel free to get in touch with us. We will give you whatever help or whatever inputs that we can from our side. So do keep listening and enjoying classical music, and especially Raga Yaman. In the coming episodes, we are going to look at another rag. So stay tuned for those episodes. Thank you.